the Edmonton Oilers are now pushing up onto the Vancouver Canucks. We were talking about it earlier, and it wasn't a complete book on the Oilers at U.S. Thanksgiving. Like, there was going to be some changes as far as the coach, the goaltender needed to play better, but Vancouver offensively hasn't scored at the rate that they were to start the season, although they're still a good defensive team. But now Edmonton has a chance to win that division. And that's a long road for them, considering where they were at the end of November.
Yeah, I mean, Chuck Knobloch, he's got to be in there for one of the coaches of the year.
Gotta be, Jamie.
The three, I don't know. I've been bandying that around too. Rick Tocchet has to be there. I think John Cooper's got to be there. Like, I found a stat out yesterday from Dave Randorf. They have had Tampa's had 8 players play their first NHL game this year. Like, that is great. Like, wow. That is, you got to coach the hell out of that
players?
Team. 8 players that have played, like, guys that have come up.
That's
and like,
a lot,
hey, we got, that's a ton.
What about the goalie not being there for 3 months?
Goalie
and
not
struggling,
being there.
like coming back from the surgery, he wasn't himself right away.
No, it just, I mean, Coop, I think what happens is, and I actually said this, we were kind of teasing him yesterday, like, I don't know if he's won it. Has he won it? I think people just go, yeah, John Cooper is one of the best coaches in the game. But they look at it as like, oh, he's got a Stanley Cup winning team. He's got all that. But like, if you look at the adversity he's had to deal with this year, this might be his best year as a coach. So he has to be in that conversation. There's a lot of coaches out there that have to be. But I look at Edmonton's situation. I mean, they were 30th place at, what was it, New York?
U.S. Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
they were
American
30th.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like, that's a little jarring. Like, it's jarring.
Yeah.
It is crazy. And now they've got 5 games and 7 nights here, too, to finish the season. So tonight, now some of them aren't. They've got Arizona twice. They've got San Jose, but they got Vancouver tomorrow. And I can't remember who their last game is. Oh, it's Colorado, in Colorado. But, overall, if they're trying, like, I think they're trying to catch Vancouver because you want Nashville instead of L.A.
You do? You want Nashville? Like, if
I
don't know.
Like, do you want? Okay, who would you rather have right now, just on paper, not the way they're playing?
If I'm Edmonton,
If I'm Edmonton, would you want
I'm
LA
taking
or would you
Nashville
want
because of Leon Draisaitl alone? He absolutely slaps them around.
And it's like his numbers. I was going to say that. His numbers against Nashville are gross, embarrassingly gross.
I don't know, but like Saros or Talbot. Like, who do you want to be shooting pucks on?
I
know,
but
good counterpoint.
It's a great counterpoint. But here's the thing: down the middle of the ice, if Pierre-Luc Dubois, and Danault, and Kopitar and Kempe and Byfield, like that team. Hey, you got Doughty. You got that.
Yeah, that's
got,
fourth line center Dubois. You guys been seeing that? He's been playing on the fourth line. But I don't think that's. Hey, we're really really deep down the middle. I think that's you're not playing to your capability, so you're going to play fourth line. I think that's an indictment on him.
It is an indictment. There's no doubt about that, Frankie. I'm just saying on paper, I'm looking at LA. And I think that team is, the way they're constructed, it should be very deep and very dangerous. Trevor Moore, guys like that we forget on that secondary area.
He has 30 goals this year. I saw last night, 30 goals, Trevor Moore.